So the right-wing war on the EPA is continuing. This is according to The Hill. The Environmental Protection Agency announced Friday it will reconsider the reasoning behind mercury pollution standards for power plants. That's lovely. The current standards implemented under the Obama administration restrict levels of toxic mercury pollution that has been linked to developmental delays in children, among other health risks. Plants in the past have met the restrictions by implementing on-site controls, but the fossil fuel industry has long lobbied that the standards are too strict. The end-of-year rule review follows a number of other environmental policy rollbacks proposed by the Trump administration this year, including the weakening of vehicle emission standards, carbon releases from power plants, and methane standards for oil and gas drillers. The current rule on mercury pollution will remain in place as the EPA reevaluates the government's argument for the necessity of the mercury and air toxic standards. So this is, honestly, this is par for the course for Republican presidents and Republican politicians. They simply do not believe in these agencies existing. They don't. They don't believe in the EPA. They don't believe in the FDA. They don't believe in any regulatory bodies, and that goes double for any regulatory bodies that go after Wall Street, like the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. And this is 100% out of lockstep with what the American people want, but they don't care because they're doing the bidding of their donors. And this will earn Trump nothing but love and adoration from the Republican politicians that pretend to dislike him for the mean tweets. This is the kind of stuff that Mitt Romney absolutely loves. I mean, this is like, yeah, let all these dirty companies continue to pollute with no restrictions whatsoever. Let's effectively eliminate the EPA by handcuffing them out of existence, and then they'll turn around and make the argument that, oh, we cut all these regulations and isn't that wonderful because this means that we believe in freedom. See, in their mind, it's like this is economic freedom to them. Freedom to pollute the water, freedom to increase the mercury levels, freedom to dump toxic shit into the river that eventually gets into the water supply, drinking water supply. I mean, this is bad. This is bad. I mean, and we've already seen it to this point. We've seen it with Scott Pruitt, you know. The whole point is put people in charge who will do the opposite of what they're supposed to do. Health and Human Services, perfect example. Alex Azar was picked to be the head of Health and Human Services. Alex Azar was the CEO at Eli Lilly, a pharma company, where he was responsible for price gouging. And now his job at Health and Human Services is, oh, we need to find a way to reduce drug prices. I'm supposed to trust you? You were the ones who were just jacking up the drug prices. You still have ties to the industry. It's a slap in the face to every American who's paying attention, and every American who gives a shit. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. He wanted a guy from the predatory payday loan industry to be at the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. They have cases against them right now. But you want somebody from that industry to be the head of the people that are supposed to be regulating them. In the case of the EPA, yeah, but get formal oil guys, toxic chemical guys, get them in here, and they'll look after everything. It's an ideology that's fundamentally broken, okay? This is anarcho-capitalism. And actually, it's beyond that. This is corporatism because it's marrying together the currently existing top corporations, marrying that with the government, and then they work together for the benefit of the for-profit corporations, not for the benefit of the American people, which is supposed to be what they actually do. So here you have it. And I guess my question is to Republican voters at this point, here it is. Do you support it? I mean, that should be the easiest answer in the world. Any right-wing voter should be like, no, of course, this is terrible. Okay, well, now you know this is what they're doing. So react accordingly.